I'm from Dunrovin Ranch in Lolo, Montana. It's a really good day for us here at the ranch because we have 3 new horses. And I have to say that this was an unusual purchase for me. I don't normally purchase horses that I have not seen or ridden. But I have been stalking on Facebook this horse guy from Blackfoot, Idaho. His name is Cesar Herrero, and his wife, Danielle, and his very able trainer who I have next to me here, Jacob. And I've had a really good working relationship with Cesar on Facebook and on email and all of that. And so I decided to take a big risk and have them bring 3 horses up that we want to put immediately into our string. And so far, so good. Tell us about your ride this morning, Jacob. This is Jacob Bowen, and he came last night. And this morning, he and Kelly and Lila went and took the horses over to Blue Mountain. So how did it go?
It was really good. They were all good. We passed some bicyclers, some dogs, some hikers, and they were all really good, and I think they're going to be great for your string.
Yeah. Well, this is an important part of what we do here is test them out to make sure that they can handle all the kinds of circumstances that we're likely to put them in. And so this is going to be test ride number 2 this afternoon. I think Kelly's got some water for you in mind.
Yes.
Yeah. We go across the river every year, many times. So we want to make sure that these horses can handle water. Have you been taking them across water in Blackfoot?
Yep, they've been through creeks, deadfall, rivers, everything.
Just everything, yeah.
Yep, they've been there and done that.
Well, that's terrific. And Lila's going to be riding with you too, I guess. This is going to be fun to watch. And Kelly will put on a Bluetooth microphone.
And nothing else.
And nothing else. Oh, that's great. We're going to up our ratings, really.
No, we'll lose everybody.
Anyway, they're going to saddle these horses up, and she'll talk to you a little bit about them as they go along the river and down into what we call the slough. The Bitterroot is still too deep for the horses to cross, but they can take them down and get them playing in the water just so we know that they're good water horses.
Yes.
Yeah. So I want to thank you for coming. You arrived late last night. You had a long, hard drive, didn't you?
Yeah, it was pretty long, but I'm happy to be here. And
yeah, well, we're happy to have you.
Well, thank you.
And I want you to notice he's already learned the Dunrovin lean. That's one of the most important things you have to learn. It comes natural for cowboys.
Yeah.
Your foot crocked and your hand up on the rail. Yeah, you fit right in. Yeah, we want to adopt this kid. Okay, did you hear that, Cesar? We're adopting him. All right, I'm going to turn this show over to Kelly here in just a moment, and they're going to saddle up and take off. Thank you, Kelly, and thank you.
Yeah,
really,
thank you.
Really glad to have you. All right.
Okay, now it's all me. And awesome, Jacob. So I'm going to grab this one here. Yeah. And then we'll saddle up. Hey, baby. So I guess Caesar's watching. Caesar, nice horses. Really nice horses. Hey, buddy.
Yeah, he was super jumpy when I took him out, so I think it's just nerves. Yeah. But he ate the hay, so no worries there.
Come on, boo-boo. So you know what we can do? We can take them all over and get them saddled up. We're not going to click it because it makes too much noise, so just... There we go. Come on, buddy. All righty. So we fit them this morning. You want to be on? Where do you want to go? Your buddy's going to be on that side. So fortunately, my saddle fit the horse I was going to ride, which is awesome. Yeah. And because we love our saddles. And Jacob's saddle, he probably knew fit his horse. And we found a good one to fit the sorrel. I'll never remember their names, so it's not going to even matter. And we'll brush them off real quick. Get some of that old sweat off. And you guys probably see on the calendar that Crow's gonna get shoes tomorrow, and Augie is getting a trim. The farrier was supposed to come last week, but he got hung up somewhere. So he's gonna come tomorrow, and hopefully he can fit these 3 in. It was interesting because the farrier who does My Horse and a few My Horse Mystery, Erskine, and Augie, his name's Jack. He was really late, and he's never late. And I texted him, and then he sent me a picture of these ponies with the, you know, you've seen those curled hooves with ponies who hadn't been touched in years. Yeah. And he said, "This is my afternoon." I said, "Oh my gosh, just stay." So he does the dressage barn up the road. So he's going to swing by, and hopefully he can get these guys done. And I'm taking 3 friends out on a ride Saturday to our normal part day ride at Elk Meadows. So I think we'll take these guys.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah. I like you. He is so much like Mystery, everybody, just in demeanor and a lot like the way he moves forward, his overstep. As we remember when we measured Mystery's overstep, it was 14 inches at the walk or something. This guy is very similar. And I wouldn't say that Jacob made fun at me that everything matches, but he definitely didn't make fun of me. He's not that kind of guy. But yeah, we're gonna put the blanket on. Hey, cutie pie. These are just really nice horses. And this will make it come up a little bit, I guess. Look how nice you look in that. He's embarrassed. I think he's embarrassed.
He looks so cute, though.
He does look cute. He looks adorable. So I did have to get a slightly shorter cinch. First, thank you. So earlier today we took them up to Blue Mountain, which is not, oh, see, that's good, which is not our usual part day ride, but it's a ride, and we encountered quite a few dogs, didn't we?
Yeah.
Lots of people, quite a few dogs, and the people up there know to get their dogs on a leash or hold them. One person didn't, and those dogs came up and barked. But the horses were completely non-reactive because Jacob did an awesome job. And I wonder if Caesar's daughter's watching. Do you think she is? Because you guys know, I don't know if you know this, but this beautiful boy belonged to Caesar's daughter. And so it was tough for her, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was tough for her to say goodbye to him, and I hope she's watching because I want her to know how well we take care of our horses here. And we already love him, and it's going to be fine. You're welcome to turn on the camera any old time also, because often the camera's on the horses wherever they are in the pasture, so she can keep an eye on him. Absolutely. Jacob's going to run get his bridle. And we're allowed to take guests across the slough when it is at a gauge height of 6.25. And it's almost there now. And since the 3 of us know how to ride, at least we We say we know how to ride. We feel pretty.
Ride well enough to not die.
Yeah, we feel pretty good about being able to go in the slough. And even though we might not be able to go across to the other side because it might be pretty mucky, we're going to ride down the slough. And that is a little rocky. And these horses, he's got shoes. These two are barefoot. But I mean, it might be a little. If it's too much, then we don't want them to bruise, so we won't do it, of course. But these walkers have pretty good feet, and we really didn't have much trouble on the rocks at Blue Mountain. And we did just a little bit of gating on the smooth areas, and they're wonderful horses that way. You want to just stand here for a second, buddy? Lila, thank you for bringing my stuff in.
No problem. Knowing you forget something.
Ha ha, knowing me I'd forget something. Except I went to find them and they weren't there, so. Lila takes care of me like I'm a decrepit old woman. And I let her think I am, so then she takes care of me. So, I'm grabbing a helmet. We're not going to make you. And so in a few minutes, James is going to come out and mic me up so I can be mic'd on the ride. So I'm going to leave you all here. Let me put my breast collar on. Do you want to go ahead and bridle everybody, actually?
Yeah.
So his bridle is the one on Mystery. Hey, handsome, you're all used to the drill now, aren't you? He says, "Oh, this is where I live, and they're pretty nice." And what you'll notice about the other two is, boy, are they connected at the hip. So Caesar, you know, I asked Jacob to quit his job and come guide with us, and he said no. Just FYI. He said, heck no. Also put that again, but you can go ahead and do that. Alrighty, I'm gonna change my microphone, everyone.
All right, now I'm mic'd up and ready to go. So I am going to get my leg bag and put my phone in, and I'm going to narrate this whole ride. I'm trying not to embarrass anybody, because I know some things now. No, so we're going to go and find... I have so much stuff, you guys, just FYI. Do you have too much stuff, or is that too much horse stuff?
Yeah.
It's crazy, isn't it? He's got Jacob has too much horse stuff too.
I don't think there's ever enough.
There's never enough. I like him. There's never enough, but there's too much. That's kind of like a Zen Colin thing.
Yeah.
But I did tell him about Crazy Horse, everyone, and I believe he's going to show back up, and I'll go with you.
Oh, yeah.
We're going. Well, after this, we're going to Crazy Horse, which is a tack and clothing consignment store around the corner, which is where everything I have on pretty much is from there or Goodwill. Because I'm going to share this with Jacob right now. There are a lot of wealthy people who go to Paws Up, which is a very expensive resort, and they buy all the Panhandle Slim shirts. They buy $200 vests, and then they get rid of it at Goodwill. So if I had to, I can really... So Jacob and I are going to go shopping. I wonder if we should mic up. No. You record our shopping. That's right. This is too big, but it'll be fine. I got a smaller one, but of course, do I know where it is? So we are going to go. Brand new Tony Lama Buckaroo boots. Brand new. $100. Heck yeah. See, I like him. We're going shopping. You know, these are wonderful. I'll show you my boots. These are the very tall boots. They're wonderful to ride in.
Yeah.
But, you know, to walk in, no.
I know.
The heels, I can't do it. I'll practically do too, break my ankle. However, in my saddle, the way I sit in it, I need the heel.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, it's a fashion compromise is what it is. But come on. He agrees. And helmet?
I know.
She'll get her helmet? And well, you know what? He's never going to believe that other horse.
So I'm trying to hold it. He's like going the rest of it.
I know. He's like, we're attached at the hip. But, you know, the good news is, of course, we could get past that. But they're always going to go out together. I mean, there's no way that we would end up taking just one. So I'm mic'd up, but no one can really hear anyone else around me. So if I'm repeating myself, repeating something you say, I'm not totally insane. There's a reason I'm doing it. How are these guys with gates?
They're awesome.
They're awesome with gates. Let me at least unchain one.
Okay.
And we'll get on here. We are asked to get on mounting blocks to protect our backs. Let me unchain this one. And we're going to pass the herd who's in this pasture, and they're all going to be going, who is this? So this is a good time also to get everyone used to everybody. Hello, divas. Oh, this isn't chained. That's okay. I'll open it anyway. We don't want to leave gates open to go to the outside and off our property, but we'll have one closed behind us. And I asked Lila to clean the waters yesterday, and they look beautiful. Hi, divas. Uh-oh. Fish! for the fish. Oh, big fish. Well, he's a good provider. That's how. You guys ready to go out again? They're like, wait a minute. Twice? I really wouldn't say they were going to be terrific horses for us if they weren't, because that's not good for anybody, but they're going to be terrific horses for us. All right, you may get on, my friend. So this is cool too. This is basically our the 1 hour ranch ride. Yeah. So when you do quit your job, your awesome job, and work for us, you'll know it. She's laughing. And I like to actually add the slew to the ranch ride. Because the people really like it. I know, I have to back this off a little bit. Hold on, we're not done. No, we're not done. I have to back this off. I'm backing off my cinch a little bit. So I was asking Jacob where Blackfoot, Idaho is. This is where the ranch is located, right? Mm-hmm. After you, sir, if you'd like to do that. There you go, handsome. No one's leaving without you. No one's leaving without you. And it's in the southern part of the state, if that means anything. He's like, what's a mapping block? I am going to... So just since we can't disconnect it from the halter, just be extra careful with branches and whatnot. I think I'm going to take the halter off. So you probably saw that I took Duke into the vet yesterday. Nothing tragic, everyone. It's just, so funny. He just wasn't eating, and then we took him to the vet, right? And the vet texts me and says, we told blood just to see what's going on, but he's eating like he's never eaten before. So I'm thinking, one, he doesn't like us anymore, or I don't know. But that's good news. Oh, they have had an incident of EIA in Idaho. Yeah. EIA is equine infectious anemia, and it's not good. So I don't think we have that here, that we haven't. Which people always talk about. Diseases that could possibly... We are very paranoid, as Lila says. Come on, Boo. I know, look at everything. So with the ranch, we get on using mounting blocks. So many people get on. The people who don't know what they're doing tend to pull on their backs. Look how nice he stands. Nope, not yet. She's going to pull her all direction. I think it's a good idea. Because these lead ropes don't detach. And we don't want to get hung up on anything. You're very cute. I really like him. We'll pause mystery and I'll show you. They not only do they look similar, but they act similar. If I don't have these stiletto heels, my foot goes right there.
Oh, yeah.
So Caesar's watching. So we're riding them like our guests would ride him, which is direct rein and no leg really. And this is a bit we'd probably use. So he's probably not used to just the bar pressure. But hey, Hanson, we do end up with, over the summer, and I have 2 of these books already, rides with European dressage riders. And it is so, they have such a blast on walkers. And boy, the horses really, really, really use themselves well when they get someone on with legs. It's a gorgeous day. Normally I tell you all the temperature. I usually say it's a balmy whatever. It could be 80 today. It's perfect. Isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, Jacob's like, man, this is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. Big sky country, that's what they say. You know, I went to Mongolia. I rode horses to Mongolia in 2 weeks. Long story, which is why I'm no longer in Los Angeles, but I'm in Montana. But it's not dissimilar. The sky is crazy big and blue. Oh, there's your friend, man. Go. All right, here we go. So let's see. Have we ever seen a miniature donkey before? Maybe not. I'm sure we have. If not, here they are. These are the divas, buddy. We can look if you want to be curious. He says, I'd rather my friends pass. I know, aren't they odd? Good boy. Good boy. Is his name Chico? Yeah. Hey, Crow. Crow says, let me out of here. They're mean to me. So do you want to get the gate? I'm going to let Jacob get the gate. We don't want to go nose to nose, though, yet. Hi, Crow. Oh, I thought you did it on horseback. Try it. Although, you know what? Now that I think about it, since we don't want to be nose to nose yet, maybe getting off is good. I like making younger people get off on the horses, don't I, Lila? So this is my guy, Crow. That's Whiskey. Easy. I know, they're coming. Well, the herd's not that interested. Here comes Monty. You know who came up is the herd leaders. Whiskey. Here comes Monty. Easy. Easy, buddy. The whole new world. There you go. I thought you were going to cowboy the gate for me. Oh, Lawn Works. If Suzanne's listening, Lawn Works is here for you. So that's Mystery right there. That lanky black horse. To the left. This is a good little warm up, isn't it? Come on. So there you go. Yeah, we'll just go down here and go to the left. Oops, sorry. That's okay. Oops. Everything's new and different, so it's totally understandable. How big is your manure pile? I figured you had one.
Like the equine contest, who has the biggest horse?
That's a good equine contest. Who has the biggest manure pile? That's right. I know everything's new, and there's all kinds of stuff around to look at. So that's another perch right up above you. We take care of our ospreys, you know. So then there's a gate up here on our right that we're going to go to. And we're nervous because we've got lots of diarrhea, your horse here. That's okay. So this one's good to open in. Huh? There's a deer. Yeah. Yeah, there's lots of them. Lots of foxes, too. Yeah, it's good to open it in. And then we'll walk in and not step in any holes. And then the trick to closing it is not pushing it. Well, it'll probably latch. I think we adjusted it. Good boy. Oh. Yeah, excellent. So then we head down here, this way. Want to go next? Okay. You just saw that little trailer on to your right. I'm going to ask Rosemary to walk this fence line into my parian tomorrow if we get the horses down there. I know everyone, look at the grass. It's crazy, isn't it? The divas. It's a little muddy, but it's certainly not bad. Let's step through it. I'm not going to jump it. We're going to walk. Good boy. Good boy. There you go. Smelling the cows. Does Caesar have cattle or cattle nearby?
We have cows.
Uh-huh. So they smell them? It's beautiful down here. The grass is incredibly green. I think you can see us right. And what I like is I'm pulling up the rear here on Bear, and we're 2-3 horse lengths away, and he's not rushing to catch up. He's dropping his head nice and low and relaxed. And we're coming into some waters that they're looking at. And it's mucky water, so they can't really see the bottom. Come on, buddy. There, you can do it. Just smell it. There you go. Ah, awesome. That's my boy. There you go. Excellent work. Excellent work, my friend. Just walk for me. Good boy. So just like with Mystery, when he gets a little pacey and starts to get pacey, I know we're walking over this. I know there's water underneath here. Let's check in real quick and get a good release. I know it's water. Interesting. There you go. So it's not their favorite thing, but they're doing it. And we're going to go right in the middle and not off the trail. Look at that, man. I know, Bear. Good boy. Yeah, we can go forward, fine. So we're going to go straight across and then make a left into the slough and then come back through the trees. Everyone's being a good, solid citizen here. Just walk. Good boy. For never having been here before in their lives, they're being terrific. Easy, buddy. I wonder who's calling. One of our horses is calling. I wonder who that is. Isn't this awesome, Jacob? Isn't this awesome? It's beautiful, all right. It didn't get too bad this season, but last season, this is pretty much part of the river. It comes up so high and so fast. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I do it when I come out with people. We're not going to come back that way, but but yeah, I think it would be a good idea to do that too. Yeah. There's a log on the ground that we're going to go over, but they're just terrific. And here's some water, which we're going to deal with. Okay, handsome. Good boy. They're looking twice and three times. You can look at it. Oh, well that eating the grass by the river's not, by the water's not going to do it good, is it? Excellent work. So you see that green gate in front of you? We're going to go through that. This is a beautiful patch of green, which I am dying to gate through, which we are doing. Oh, God, this is heaven, y'all. Hate to make you jealous, but come on. It doesn't get much better than this. Oh, he's lovely. Sometimes with kids, I walk across all these logs. If they're not too far off the trail, because we're not legally allowed to get off the trail. And this gate wasn't closing for a while. Maybe someone adjusted it, or... So this looks pretty deep, but we're going to be fine. She said. Actually, it's pretty deep, actually. So we're going to check it out. I'll go in. I'm going to get him with the gate. Oh. Yeah, there's a solid citizen here on the gate. And it doesn't latch. Normally we'd come in and shut it behind us, but we're also not going to be long. So let's see. Look at this, man. We're going to look at this. No rush. No rush. No rush. You can do it. Yeah, just a step at first. Just take your time and have a look. Oh. So we're all looking at it and assessing the situation. You can pass me. You can go down that way. There we go. You want a drink? It's water, I know. It's not a big deal. There's drinking. It's Montana water. It's different. There we go. So, you know, we normally can walk down that way. Bear just put his nose all the way in and blew out. Gee, isn't this great? It feels good, I bet. We can now see who has a rolling tendency. All right, Bear's on it. Bear is saying, oh my God, this is classic. Bear is loving this. Bear has decided that he's taking the bull by the horn, and it's deep, and we're going in. Woo-hoo! And go that way. Yeah! And I'm pulling my legs up. Because it's, woo! We could be swimming soon, people. We all have our legs tucked. And isn't this awesome? I won't bring up the swimming story. Yeah, so visual. They can't, I don't think they can see it, but the water's up to our horses' bellies and getting deeper. And we're all trying to save our boats because we're babies that way. I know. Yeah, this is great. The water is so clear. And you can see the bottom. Woo-hoo! Woo! I hope you can hear the splashing. Yeah. Woo-hoo! Yeah. Now we're way up past our horse's shoulder. And we're having fun. I can't believe we get paid for this, can you? Living the dream here. And it's getting deeper. Oh, this is awesome. This works. We do not, under any circumstances, want to head out into the river. I'm just telling you that. Oh, it's deep. It's deep now. And the horses are just brilliant. You know, once they figured out what it was, they like it. Because Bear was like, oh, I'm good. They're having fun. He's like, this. Johnny went right in. Johnny went. Oh, we're swimming now. We're swimming. Oh, this is deep. Uh-oh. Hold on. Johnny kind of lost his footing and started to swim, but we're all good. Woo-hoo! Good work, Johnny. Good work, Lila. And now we've turned around because we're not completely stupid. Easy, guys. Can you hear this, y'all? This is us going against the current. My boots are shot. That's all right. They needed to be cleaned. Woo-hoo! Huh? No, I don't think so. Can you see us? I don't think so. I know it's too bad, isn't it? I'm not about to lose my son in the river either. So for visuals, we're going against the tide, and we fell a little bit, but got right up. Good boy. It's crazy fun. Yeah, so these horses are great. So Johnny got a little close to the bank and kind of went half up and half down, but he recovered great.
Okay, we can see you now. You're coming onto the ranch cam. That's great.
You can wave now. They can see us. This is my wave. Bye-bye. Water mat. In the middle of the summer, this has the best apples. I'm trying to grab them off the tree with the gas to eat them. The apple tree comes in fairies. Watch out for there. He's always fun. Go back. Okay. Good stop on the other side of the
Okay. I don't think I'm on my, I think it's off. Right. I would. Yeah, I know. Oh, great. We can fill that in the morning. Is it good enough for tonight? Oh, okay. Yeah, you know what? We can stick it to the irrigation whenever we can fill that. Yeah. But, yeah, it's pretty good. It's kind of water the heck out of that. Stop it. Go away. Hi. That's complicated. I knew he'd get a big box with big applicant with a big photo button. Check out working with that. Huh?
James, am I still live? No. Am I now? I am now, huh? I'm on the, oh, I see the shotgun mic set up. Okay, guys, we're on that big mic that you can hardly see.
Oh, okay.
So that was great. And I think I'm going to dump my boots on camera. I'm going to bring my cams up. So we can see how many. Am I on the arena cam now? Okay, let's see how much water, if it hasn't already soaked into my socks. That was incredible. Oh, yuck. Oh, nice. There's the fish. Ooh. Who else? I gotta bring my socks out. Oh, God, this is so bad. Okay. Oh, it's just the right one mostly. That was fun.
Yeah, it was.
So now I've got to walk in the dirt. Ooh, that was awesome. Come on. This is unsafe. Do not get stepped on. You were really good there. You were real. Oh, I know. Get rid of that stress, buddy. Just don't step on my toes. That would be fun for the highlight reel. By the way, James, we don't have a highlight reel going. We gotta have one of those, you know, like the comedy shows have bloopers. Oh, you. No. So tomorrow morning is best check. I don't anticipate anything. And
These are going to take like a week.
yeah. Oh, Lila dumped her boots.
I mean, there's not much in them.
Because, yeah, I can bring out the socks, too, for extra double highlight reel. So vet check, everyone, is tomorrow at 9 a.m. And again, this is a vet to whom I will never be late. And so we will actually put them in the trailer at 8, and we will be early. So we will be here. I'll alert tomorrow's ranch hand. Okay, and I'm off. You're off the rest of the week, because you're going to be about 2 hours. Yay. And get checked, and then we'll come back and probably put these guys in the arena, and I'll hitch up our 4-horse, and I'll go grab our fleet 4 over there, and then you don't have to be, I mean, I know you're leaving, but, you know, and switch them out. I guess you have to probably sign something, and then switch them out, and then they're going to be there for 10 days. And you can watch them, keep an eye on them. I know you'll keep an eye on everybody. You know, it's kind of like I have 1,000 eyes. It's kind of nice, you know, like, oh, someone's out.
That would be nice.
And I can say, well, I prefer no phone calls. A little message is good. A little text. Which actually is handy. And that's it. So Lila says thank you, Barefoot Lila. Now let's say it. Jacob, your long-suffering ranch manager, and the new horses. So we're going to say goodbye, and we will all be here, the horses, in the morning. And the vet check will be back in an hour, I bet you.
Yeah.
And then we can say, did you safe travels until he comes back to work for us? Yeah. Okay. Bye, everyone. Thanks. Take my camera right there. Lila, bye. Okay. Ooh, that was great fun.